It's the Chicago Cubs and the Washington Nationals. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. Just about set to go now. And on the hill in this one, number 35. What should we keep an eye on here?
It's a tough veteran lineup on the other side, but I'm excited to see what this rookie can do in this one.
Ready to go? So up now for Chicago, Elly De La Cruz.
De La Cruz.
On the ground to short, Lindor. On the run, throw to first, and it beats him. What a play. Ken Griffey Jr., the next Cub to hit. And that's in there for strike one.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
Abreu. He hauls it in, 2 away. Brian Reynolds here. This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. Swing and a ball ripped right field, and that one back, and that one is gone. And just like that, they're out front. It's 1-0. Here's Kyle Tucker. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. 0-2 now. Ball one there. 2 out, space is empty. Fly ball down the line. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's out number 3. Back in Washington, D.C. And today's starting pitcher, Jake Arrieta.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Ronald Acuna Jr., the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. And now 2-0.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
And downstairs. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
And now Tim Raines squares to bunt, but that rolls foul. Next offering is in for a strike.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate.
Swanson to second, throw to first, but he beat it. And now it's Juan Soto. Soto, swing and a drive, deep right field. That one back there. And it is gone. He hammers one out to right. It's 2-1. Base is empty, 1 away. Here's Francisco Lindor. Fastball, and he gets out of the way.
One strike. That's ball two.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Puts it away for the out. Here's Pete Alonso. Alonso in his 7th season, 30 years old now, and he was a second-round pick back in 2016. And there's a base hit to left. And that extends the inning.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, caught out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
Swung on, belted. Ranging back. Way back, out of here. A 2-run shot. Second home run of the inning for him. It's 4-1. Hank Aaron in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out. Get as much as you can. Give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
Chop to third. De La Cruz ends the inning after they racked up a bunch of runs. Back here in Nationals Park. And now here is Ted Simmons. In there at the knees. 0-1.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time.
And that one clips the corner.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
A little bit low.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Next offering is outside.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. 3-2 now. High fly ball out towards left field. Back there. And that one is off the wall. They're still chasing it as he rounds second. The throw to third, and he's out trying for 3. Here's the veteran first baseman, Stan Musial. To measure what a force Stan the Man was for the Cardinals, look at his first decade in the league. In those years, he won 3 MVP awards and finished second another 3 times. Warning track, wall, and you can touch them all, baseball man. And they're chipping away. It's 4-2. Digging in, Larry Walker. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. And a base hit up the middle. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
And he deals.
Ball, that's low.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. The shortstop takes a ball.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking it bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
And that's through the swing. It's a strikeout. J.J. Weatherholt getting ready to hit. Swing and a ground ball. And foul ball. 2 outs. Started after it. Appeal to third. And he held back, according to Larry Bullard. The 1-1. That's down and in. A slider missed.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
And a changeup clips the zone for a strike. Weatherholt tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. No swing. To the right side. And that one handled. Now the throw to first on the run. In time. Got him. And that'll do it. Cubbies edge closer on this long ball. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the second. And now in switch hitting third baseman Terry Pendleton. Arrieta back to work. There's a strike.
Well, a good slider from an opposite-handed pitcher has to stay in that tunnel just a little bit longer. Otherwise, recognition can cause you to barrel it up. And right there, the hitter clearly couldn't do anything with it.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one not close. And the count now even up. And there's a ball. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Reynolds gets under it. Hauls it in, and there's one away. And now up for Washington, Mike Piazza. Outside. Ball 1. And another ball. 1 out, base is empty.
Nope, that's inside.
And that's ball 4. Tried another slider, but it missed the plate.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. Ground ball left side, could be 2. To second, there's 1. Over to Musial, and that double play ends the inning. And we're back. Here's the third baseman, Ellie De La Cruz. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
You can feel the extra attention on Ellie anytime he comes to the plate. This guy's a player that keeps you on the edge of your seat because you don't know what he's going to do next. He can hit for power, steals bases. He can throw the ball 100 miles per hour across the infield. He's electric.
And a 2-1 on the way. In the air, left field, down the line. 1 up, 1 down. Here's the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr. He's 0 for 1. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Toss to Alonso, and he's out. 2 outs, base is empty. And next for the Cubs, Brian Reynolds. And first offering is fouled off. Left field. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. As we go to the last of the third. Leading off, Tim Raines. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Reaching down, makes the catch. Juan Soto now
clearly ready to hit right there. First pitch of the inning hits a bullet, and it just is one of those bad luck ABs.
Smoked on the ground a second. Throw over to Musial, and a couple of quick outs. 2 down, bases empty. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. And that one moves his feet.
That's in. Ball 2. That's a ball. 3 balls, no strikes.
That one pushed foul. Late swing, foul to the left.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the 3rd out. Back in Washington, D.C. as we go to the top of the 4th. So now it's the Cubs hitter in the 4-hole, Kyle Tucker. And right back to the mound. Over to first, and Tucker is retired. Ted Simmons, the next Cub to hit.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. That one hammered center field. Abreu puts it away, and there's 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Stan Musial digs in now. He's already homered here in this one. Musial, 31 years old, usually in the outfield, but today he's starting at first. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Reaching for it, makes the catch. Back here in Nationals Park. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Just missed.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
1-1.
They say you win.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Goes down looking for the strikeout. That was pretty nasty. Next to hit for the Nats, Bobby Abreu. He's already homered in this game. And that skips in the dirt. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Up the middle, into the outfield, base hit. So, man aboard. Here's the second baseman, Hank Aaron. Grounded out his first time. Hammered on a line to the left, base hit. Reynolds hustles to get it in. Lead runner holds at second base. First and second with 1 down. First and second, 1 out. Terry Pendleton now at the plate. Right through there for a strike. Next offering way off the plate.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
In the air out towards right center. Squeezes it. Runner tags at second. And he moves up to third. Now 2 away. Wide throw. And it gets away. And this ball's going to wind up out of play. So a big time costly mistake there. And a base hit knocks in a run.
He was all over that one. Just a simple ground ball the other way, but had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Rip to short. They get the force, and that is the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the top of the 5th. Now it's the DH, Larry Walker. Check swing, and he went. Strike one. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. In the air, left field, down the line, and it stays fair.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. You can't do much better than that on a pitch that far outside of the strike zone. Got him in a chase on the 2-strike count, but he wasn't fooled. He hit that ball really well.
Walker gets his lead at first with nobody out. Good eye right there.
Really good slider. He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. Under it is Acuna to make the grab. And up next for Chicago, J.J. Weatherholt. Tried to check his swing there, appeal to third. Yes, he did. That's a swing. Off the mark there. 1-1. That one ripped right center field. That's back. That's not coming back. And they close the gap. It's 6-4. So the lineup flips over. Now the third baseman, Ellie De La Cruz. Swings through that one for strike one.
So here's a fun note on Ellie. He became the youngest player in high A ball to homer from both sides of the plate in the same game, and it gets better. He did it again 2 games later. Those are the type of games that tend to get you promoted in the minors.
Next pitch is outside. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. A massive home run. It's 6-5. Now at the plate, Ken Griffey Jr. Late with the swing there. Still only one out here in the inning. Now 1-1. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
Clearly was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle 2 strikes.
On the ground. On to first. Now 2 away. So up now for Chicago, Brian Reynolds. And that's downstairs and outside.
Counts 1-0.
That one is absolutely belted. Gone. Another homer. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And we're all square. It's 6-6.
For a pitcher, the odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time, he got punished for it. Hitter just did a really good job of staying within himself and getting the barrel to the baseball.
Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. And that keeps the inning going.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Simmons in the box here lets that one go for a ball. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
I got 1 ball, 1
Tucker
strike.
leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Swing and a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. Stan Musial, the next Cub to hit. On the ground, right side. They take the force out, and they're happy to just get off the field after that frame. And we're back. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Tim Raines. Arrieta back to work. Just missed.
Well, these Nats showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. The numbers say their chase rate, or swings at pitches outside the zone, is under 25%, and I think that's a big reason why they're scoring runs.
That one misses, and it's 3-0.
By not chasing out of the zone, they're getting good pitches to hit. When you can do that, you have a much better chance to square up the baseball and do damage like they have so far.
It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run. Here. Here's Juan Soto. Ryan Hudson gets the ball now.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Inside, 2-1. Rudder takes off. Ground ball up the middle, and that one finds its way through. And now runners at the corners, nobody out.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
And now it's Frankie Lindor. That's off the inside corner. Ball one. And that's too high.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
That one missing inside. Runners at the corners, nobody out. Last half of inning number 5. And that's through there for a strike. And now 3-1. Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. And no swing. It's ball 4. Pete Alonso. Digging in for the Nationals. And that finds the mark on the outside corner. That's strike 1. Base hit, 1 run in already. Runner held at third, and they'll be loaded again with nobody out.
Well, that at-bat had a lot riding on it. Certainly a pivotal swing of the bat in this ball game. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Next pitch is outside.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Makes the grab, and that is a big first out. Up now for Washington. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Bruce Sutter.
Really tough spot to come into out of the bullpen. Bases loaded with multiple outs to get in a tight ball game. A lot can happen right here.
Next pitch is downstairs.
Boog, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
Ball 4, and a run comes in to score.
No, not what they were looking for from him out of the pen. That'll drive a manager crazy. He wants guys to come in and attack the strike zone.
Pendleton in the box now. Takes strike 1. Swing and a miss, and the count is 0-2.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect...
Weatherholt. Off-balance feed. There's one. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. Back in Washington, D.C. Top 6. And here is Larry Walker. And that's down and away.
Counts 1-0.
In the dirt. 2 balls, no strikes. Fastball is outside. Swing and a foul out of play. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Right side, hard hit. Aaron with the throw to first. And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. Dansby Swanson stands in. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. The Nats up by 2, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Now with the shift on, hits right into it. Toss to Alonso. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th. And next for the Cubs, J.J. Weatherholt. Ripped to right, base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
Waste no time there. That was one of those swings that feels like you're swinging an aluminum bat. It jumped off so hard, squared it up, and it went screaming at 108 miles per hour.
De La Cruz at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. Abreu makes the catch, and that'll do it. Bottom of the 6th inning, and it's the catcher for the Nationals, Mike Piazza. That one misses, and that's ball 1. There's a strike. Fastball for a strike. And the slider just misses.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. That's inside. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Makes the catch for the out. And there's 1 away. And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. That's in for a strike.
One and one.
And that one is inside. Fouled off left side. And it's through for a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Everything came together for him. Wasn't able.
New pitcher now, Shota Imanaga.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got it.
Acuna runs, and a sac bunt here. Throw over to Musial, out on the sac bunt.
There was a time where that sac bunt was just ho-hum, very basic, but is increasingly difficult as it's become to get bunts down in the big leagues. Nice job right there.
Soto stands in now and watches strike 1. Hit in the air right field, and that one way back there, and that is way gone. His second home run of the game, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 10-6. Ripped to third. Sends it to first. Lindor retired. Inning over. Back here in Nationals Park. Top of inning number 7. So up now for Chicago, Ken Griffey Jr. Swing and a ball popped up. Pendleton makes the catch, and there's one down. B-Ray coming to the plate now. And foul ball. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Drops into the glove. That's out number 2. 2 down, base is empty. Now the Cubs 4-hole hitter, Kyle Tucker. In the air, left field. And that'll fall for a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Now batting,
Ted Simmons, the next Cub to hit. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Acuna there. And that is that. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now up for Washington, Pete Alonso.
Now pitching for Chicago, number 78, Thomas Harrington.
Foul ball there. The 0-1.
Ball! That pitch is out.
And that's
2
in the
balls,
dirt.
1 strike.
Swing and a miss. And the count is even, 2-2.
2-2 the count.
Fastball is outside. This one smoked out to left. Reynolds makes the grab, 1 away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Abreu now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. And ball 1. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. It's a double. 3rd hit of the night for him.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
That misses. And 1-1. Line drive. That's a base hit into right field. Stop sign goes up at 3rd. Runners at the corners with 1 out. Terry Pendleton, the next to hit. Swing and a drive, deep right field. That's back there. See you later. And they boost their lead. It's 13-6. 1 down. Mike Piazza will hit next. And first offering is fouled off. Already 3 runs across in the frame. Here the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a miss as he was late.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Now 1 missed.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. 2 outs.
pitching for Chicago. Number 34. Rolling.
And a ground ball to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired.
Or singing, when you played, how much of a fashionista were you? Would you come to the tag, and he's out. Now it'll be the Cubs DH, Larry Walker. Just missed. Yeah, you see some guys into the fashion nowadays, and big on the gram, as the kids like to say. Post their fits, right? That's what you say?
Is that what it is?
It's a fit. Your fit, your outfit, your fit.
Got a little drip around the neck, too?
Yeah, believe it. Scale of 1 to 10, how old do we sound right now?
Really old, like close to Social Security benefits.
Yeah. And now it's Dansby Swanson. The shortstop takes the ball. And it's 1-1.
1-1.
Breaking ball misses down and away. Man at first, one away. Just a weak fly ball this time. And Acuna able to make the grab. 2 down. J.J. Weatherholt, the next Cub to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Walker off of first with 2 away. And that one ripped to left. Dives and makes the catch. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the bottom of the 8th. Here's the left fielder, Tim Raines. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
And it's fouled away. That misses. 1-2 to count. High fly ball, right field. Tucker should have it. Hauls it in for the out. And there's 1 down. Juan Soto digging in for the Nationals.
Soto.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Cut on and lifted in the air. Reynolds trying to get there. Corrals it. And there's 2 down. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1.
That's off the mark, and the count is 1-1. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. Next offering misses down and away. Way out front for strike 2.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. We go to the 9th. Here's the Cubs leadoff man, Ellie De La Cruz. Liner, and that should be extra bases. And that's going to get into the corner. Around first and hustling for second.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. Cutter on the inside edge of the plate. That's a tough pitch to hit.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. That one felt good. It's 13-8. Brian Reynolds, the next Cub to hit.
Number 31. No.
And there's a foul ball. Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame here at the top of the ninth. Pitch is in the dirt, and the count even 1-1.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two. Lifted in the air, right center field. Under it is Acuna to make the grab. And there's one down. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Kyle. Tucker. Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Sammy Sosa. And first offering is fouled off. Franco, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against it.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches. Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control command that day, you can pretty much forget about it.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. So it's their last chance in this one. And up next for Chicago, Ted Simmons. Sends it to center, and that's going to do it. Makes the catch. Ball game. And the Nationals slug their way to a win in this one.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, Boo. They turned to him when they didn't have the lead. He kept things steady, and he's rewarded with the W.